name is Majid Mustafa. I'm from Uganda, and in today's forum, I will be your moderator. I will be asking you the questions, or mainly I will be conducting the forum and making sure I'll be basically directing the discussion. And thank you for all the esteemed panelists for attending the session. And I mean, we can go forward with each introducing ourselves. I think I've introduced myself enough, and I guess we could start with Rafah from the left of the screen. If you could please introduce yourself, the stage is yours.
Hello everyone, I'm Rafah Al-Khateeb. I'm from Lebanon, and I guess I'm really excited to be here today. I'm also very excited to be part of this. It's such a nice thing for us youth. Thank you.
You're welcome. And moving on to my right is Salama. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, by the way. So if I mispronounced your name, please forgive me for the first time. Please introduce yourself.
No, it was right. My name is Salama Salem. I am from the United Arab Emirates, and I'm excited also to be here. And it is such a big opportunity for all of us, I think.
I hope all of you guys have the same view like me, because when I say right, like I'm basically saying it from how I'm seeing the screen. So I guess the next person would be Mrunmayee, Rahalkar. Yeah, the stage is yours.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mrunmayee Rahalkar. I am from India. I am 19 years old, and it is an honor to be a part of this panel discussion. I am looking forward to having great conversation with all of you. Thank you.
You're welcome. And Dhavedha, I'm so sorry for mispronouncing the name again. Forgive me for the first time. Yeah, please introduce yourself.
So, hello everyone. I am Dhavedha Darshini. That's my name, Dhavedha Darshini. I am from India, and again, I'm looking forward to this conversation. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for introducing yourself. And Sivani P. Nathan, please tell us about yourself and introduce yourself. Which country are you from? How old you are? You know, just the basic introduction.
Hey everyone, I'm Sivani P. Nathan. I'm from India and I'm 15 years old, and I'm really looking forward to hearing everyone's ideas and expressing my own.
Very happy to have you. And Milena Danilova, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Milena. I'm 15 years old and I'm from Uzbekistan. I'm really glad to be here because I've been looking for an opportunity like this for quite some time now.
We're very glad to have you, by the way. And is Kasiet Nurlanbekova over here?
Yeah, I'm here. My name is Kasiet Nurlanbekova and I'm from Kyrgyzstan. So I'm really happy to be here and hope that everybody will get some experience. That is all.
And likewise, we're very happy to have you. And Rahaf, Hamza, if you could also introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, I'm Rahaf Hamza. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Lebanon. I'm very glad to be here. It's really an honor to be invited to this summit, and I like to hear from everyone. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for introducing yourself. Hopefully I haven't left anyone else out. It's very nice to see that there are people actually like youth joining us from every part of the world. I mean, we have people from Lebanon, people from Emirates, from India, from Kyrgyzstan. It's amazing. And I'd like to pose my question. Now we're going to move to our last and final topic of discussion, which is going to take a good chunk of our time because it's a very vast topic, a very general topic, which is SDGs. Okay, I'm going to be honest. When I came in as a moderator, I had literally no idea what SDG stands for. But a quick Google search revealed that it's basically a collection of 17 interlinked global goals designed to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all. It was set up by the UN General Assembly in 2015, and it's hoped to be achieved by 2030. Now, I want to start by asking Kasiet Nurlanbekova about what are some sustainable development goals that you think are important in your country. For example, climate change or poverty or hunger. You know, what are some of the issues that need to be faced in the country that you're living in?
Okay. I think that's biggest problems in every country, in every poor country like Kyrgyzstan, is corruption.
I see.
It's the first one, and second is education. Just not everyone has ability to study well, so I think that is. Thirdly, education, not just education like learning some books or something like this, just etiquette. How can I
Yeah,
tell it?
etiquette. Correct.
Yes. So that's all.
How do you think you as a youth, you can solve that problem? I mean, I think we're all either below our 20s or just gracing our 20s in this session, maybe between 15 and 21. So what are you doing, Kasiet, as a youth to solve this issue in your country of inequality in education or a not very good educational system?
About education, now I'm just studying, so I hope that in the future I'll open National Library, and I'd like to do something for education in my country. About corruption, I don't know what can people do. So you just can tell that you can not be in this system, like don't giving взятки. Okay. Yes.
Взятки is like when you give money to people under the table, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very
Corruption,
much.
you mean?
Yes, yes. But I think that problem is bigger. So I'll just try to help with education.
I think opening a library is a very good place to start, because even when it comes to etiquette and corruption, like all problems of a society begins at education. If people don't receive the good education and upbringing as children or as individuals, then I think that it will be very difficult to actually fix a society. Thank you very much, Kasiet Nurlanbekova, on your insight. And moving on to Dhavedha. What do you think are some of the SDG goals that your country or the place that you're living in should work towards? You know, is climate change a big problem over there? Gender equality, gender justice?
So in India, as a student, I'm focused on 5 gender equality and 13 climate action. And also 1, no poverty, 2, 0 hunger, 9, innovation infrastructure in India. These things need to be looked into. These matters are the ones that need to be looked into.
I see. And how do you intend to fix these matters? Okay, let's start with, for instance, gender equality or gender justice. How do you want to bring justice to both genders so that they can both function well in a society, so that they can work together in a society?
Yeah, so gender equality, I think I could start with myself, my family, my friends, and people around me, my society, my neighbors. Sometimes they give preference to boys first, but I think they should also give equal preferences to the girls. But surprisingly, in my school, in my class, the ratio for girl is to boy is 2:1. It is actually other way around in other schools, but it's this way. So in my personal life, I have faced few problems, but compared to the matters with other people's lives in India, mine can seem be trivial. So focusing on climate change. So in my middle school, I was in ecology project. So we learned topics under wildlife and vegetation. And I participated in a campaign to save birds in one of the oldest sanctuaries, Vedanta Bird Sanctuary in India, through my painting. I've always been good at painting. So I also create awareness among my family members, my friends and neighbors on energy conservation, sustainable survival in climatic changes, and reducing pollution. Human beings are the sole reason for environmental destruction. Greenhouse gas emissions caused by human activities has led to rising temperatures in India. For example, in the years 2015, 2016, 2017, and 2018 in Tamil Nadu, the place where I live, the southern state of India, has become prone to cyclones due to climate changes. And there was a huge loss and destruction. Over 500 people lost their lives because of that. So, and I also participate in science exhibition to demonstrate how human activities can destroy the nature, the biodiversity, and the quality of environment, and so on. And looking into like no poverty and zero hunger, personally, being a student and I'm only 15 years old, not financially stable yet, so I can't be much help, but my ambition is to become an entrepreneur. So once I achieve that, and once I know I'm financially stable, I promise to be a philanthropist.
That's very inspiring to hear all the things that you've done to uplift the problems in your country, such as climate change, and you bring awareness to people through your artwork and through your exhibitions. So that is really inspiring to hear. And I think that all of us as youth in our own respective countries have great potential. It doesn't matter about our age, if we're 15, 14, as long as you're above 12, I mean, you're good to go. Moving on to Mrunmayee Rahalkar, what are some SDG goals that you personally are working to in your country?
Honestly speaking, there aren't any I was living in Muscat till last year, Muscat, Oman. I have done my education till 12th standard over there, and I came back to India this year because my college had called me back. But if you think of India as a country, I feel that, like Dhavedha said, that things like poverty or hunger or inequality are things that we really need to look into, because somewhere we still have all these things going on, and inequality, I think, still prevails, and we need to work towards it. We need, and not being biased over any specific gender. So I feel that is something that needs to be changed or needs to be looked at.
I see. I was saying, so what projects or what are your plans to changing things or achieving those SDG goals in your countries or in your country?
What happens a lot of times is that due to certain problems like these, it helps and it affects people's mental health in a very in not a very good way. Of course, they get affected. People slip into depression, or they go through a very difficult time because of these things. So I would like to do something for people that way. Like, I would like to, in future, if there's in future, I would like to help people with dealing. Like, I would help. Can I start again? Sorry,
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Go ahead. This
Yeah.
is a light-hearted discussion. No problem.
Yeah.
Slips happen.
So what basically I meant was that I would like to help people get over such things. I would like to help them get through the, say, trauma or the problems that they have faced regarding these inequalities, or the any of the things that are not good.
I see. I see.
Yeah.